running my barbecue truck. Struggles a little bit on when I try to turn everything off or on all at once. But this is a very very high power electrical load that this sucker's running right now. Both of these 9500s, 2000 watt warmer, 8K air conditioner, 1440 watt oven, 2 1800 watt presses, fan, exhaust fan and light. It's of course running 1, 2, 3, 4 refrigerators, a freezer. There's an outside freezer outside, and then another 10K air conditioning unit. I do not have my hot water heater on. That I don't know. I'm able to run the water pump. I wasn't able to do that before. I don't know if I can run the hot water heater. That might put us over load, which doesn't make sense. But yeah, they're running this high-powered trailer. I gotta have it. It's a money-making machine. I have it plugged in on my register, but I do believe those don't draw hardly any amps. There's an outside light that's LED. It doesn't really draw any amperage. But it's running. Got a lot quieter compared to my Generac 22,500K gen, but that thing didn't struggle one bit. But these suckers are running. Nice, clear, clean energy. Oh yeah, don't forget the 13,500 BTU air conditioner. I'm in Texas, so we gotta have it. So load test, they're pretty close to drawing the maximum of 60 amps per side. I just don't like how I have to pull all my power from it. They don't make a parallel kit for this yet. I plan to, this is just temporary, I plan to build a more efficient and better kit. But compared to the way they ran the other day when I just plugged into each 240 plug or into the 30 amp breaker section, yeah, I was having troubles all day. Couldn't run any air conditioners. One warmer wouldn't run. It's just not the proper way to parallel these units. You don't get full efficiency out of them without an actual parallel kit. Plus, I'm drawing way more than 12K out of those wires. They're not even remotely close to hot. So that's a good sign. People are worried about their wiring burning up. I think I got it figured out, at least. And these things were, when I plugged them in with these little Y connector plugs, I couldn't turn on my truck from cold to hot, from start to finish. They wouldn't warm up the warmers. They would flip breakers left and right, which makes no sense. My home is at a 50 amp, and it draws that shit like it ain't nothing. budge that 50 amp breaker. So I do not have a jumper on my parallel kit. I don't know why people think that you have to have a jumper. You're literally feeding a 120 volts from each generator to its own hot leg. Unless you're got just a regular old 3-prong setup, I mean, you wouldn't even need this. This one generator will run everything you got. But I see people on YouTube making these jumper cables and shit. They got 2 hot wires, but they're still throwing a jumper cable on there. Don't do that. You're not doing anything about phase or nothing like that. This is without a jumper cable. You're literally designing the exact same thing as a 240 outlet on your home. 240 outlet, although the power comes from one 240 side, these are just this would be like two separate panels generating your 240. But that's what all it is 120 per leg. For people that are confused, but it's a running exhaust fan, everything running top notch. They've been running for probably about an hour now, no issues. Just wanted to make sure everything holds up. We do a lot of short events, apartment complexes and places like that, so communities between 3 and 6 hour jobs. And then we do our big jobs. Normally we don't even use the generators. We're plugged into shore power, so it doesn't even fade anything. So I just need to be sure these things can run very efficient and hold up a minimum of 6 hour day. But overall, the other day when I plugged them in with those stupid combiner crap, don't buy those. Stupid. I just needed them temporarily. Don't buy them. Shit, we were running everything we can get out of that 30 amp plug and then plugging into other plugs, and well, we ran 8 hours on a full tank, still have fuel. I'm still running off what I had left, so I'm pretty sure full load, both generators, you probably get at least 10-12 hour day out of them with no issues. Still got gas in them, man. This one's gonna show wrong. I got it crooked, but it's got plenty of gas. All set. Parallel kit that I bought was for I think it's a Powerhouse or Power Horse. It's for the 7,500 watt generators. You'll have to cut them in half and then combine the wires, color coordinated to where they go. Browns to browns, whites to whites, reds to reds, blacks to blacks. These new Predators got a special way of plugging in. So a normal parallel kit does not fit. The Furman 1201 does not fit. I got that sitting in the house. I don't recommend you buying that piece of shit anyway. The only thing I don't like is I don't have a breaker. So the only way I'll know is if I overload a unit. Which it's got safety overload, kind of the same thing, but you know, I got breakers on the way. like I said, this is just temporary. I don't have time. I can't cancel jobs. So I gotta work with what I got. Sorry about this disastrous garage. You should have seen it before. It was horrible. This is much better. But like I said, everything's running. We have not had any issues. Those warmers are going to cycle off and on. And that's my take on these two Predators. If you're having problems buying them, quit going online. Every store shows their floor model that as if they have one in store, one in stock. They do not. If it says they have one in stock, that means they just have their floor model. Don't waste your trip. Just call them. Let them know you're a first-time buyer and you just got a credit card, and they'll give you that 10%, whether you buy them on the credit card or not. I got them 10% off each one. Also got them during Texas sales tax week, Texas tax-free weekend, and so I got tax-free too. Saved a lot of money. But my 9500, oh, one thing. You can't run these son of bitches side by side because the exhaust comes out the side. That's a flawed design right there. It would have been smart to have exhaust go out the freaking back, but yeah. Gotta thank the Chinese. Sure know how to, engineers sure know how to design shit fucking backwards. But they run in sync perfectly though. I'm happy. Just took me a week to figure out this whole situation. But that's my take. This is J&M Barbecue out of the Colony, Texas. Running some big bad mamma jammas. Screw Honda. All you people out there talking about I'm not buying Chinese made, Honda's made in China, man. Japanese, whatever. I swear, but it's the same damn thing. Spending $5,000 on one, I didn't even spend $4,000 on two. Anyways, y'all have a good one. I hope this video was educational. Y'all have a good one.